why the PO box is still not open yet is because Mr. Man is opening a PO box for me. And he recently moved, and the reason why it's not open yet is because apparently the PO box place, they require Mr. Man to be on a lease. He is legally living somewhere. They're just working on his lease right now. Just so you guys know, he's not living anywhere illegally. Just so you guys know. Like I realized when I said that, it sounded really bad. Okay. Anyway, he is currently, because he's like roommates with people. So he is currently working on his lease at the moment. So the moment he is on the lease, he can open the PO box. So do not worry. He is living somewhere very legal. It's just that it takes time to be on. I don't know how American. I hope I didn't fuck him. I don't know how American living scenarios are. They're working on it. They're working on it. The moment he's on the lease, we will have the PO box open. That is what we're waiting on at the moment. And like, I asked him, I was like, how long does the lease take? And I also asked his roommate, because like, you know, just in case. The roommate said it would be like, it's like, oh, don't worry, everything's going on track. It would be done either by the end of the month, end of this month, or beginning of the week for next month. So we're just waiting on that. And then the moment he's on the lease, we have our PO box. The PO box is where Mr. Man lives. And like, so, or near, yeah, so it's, wait, I mean, we need his lease. Anyway, I was just like, did I dox Mr. Man? Well, anyway, it's where Mr. Man is located. And, one of my super old friends, I haven't talked to this person in a long time, but they were one of my like friends that first made playing Overwatch. They used to be like a big Overwatch content creator. They reached out to me and was like, do you want to try out, like, do you want to go back to Overwatch? And like, I was like, first off, and like, oh yeah, he wanted me to come back to Overwatch and try out the Faceit. And they like messaged me, they like DM me about it and was like, we should do it. And I was like, I'm fucking Bro, I'm fucking washed. I don't even have Illari. I literally said, bro, Lamau, I'm fucking washed, bro. What the fuck? And then they were like, no, man, it'll be fun. So I haven't responded back after that, but I'll think about it. There's always, I'm not giving, Overwatch has too much of my money because back then I was a young fool. Back then I was young, naive, and I actually spent money on Overwatch accounts and boxes. Now, I'm not spending money on Overwatch. You need to know, I had so many Overwatch, the amount of money I gave Overwatch in name changes and accounts and loot boxes was way too many. I am not fucking buying Illari. I'm not buying to unlock Illari and Lifeweaver. I'll fucking play the game and unlock them if I have to. And it's 100 games. You need to play 50 games. You know what I didn't realize? Do you know what I didn't fucking realize? You need to, like, to unlock a character, you have to click on the character, and then you have to click unlock. Like, you have to be like, you have to click on the character and do the challenges for that character. So, because I thought when you play games, it automatically registers as like what the support character. I didn't realize you have to click on the hero and then you do the challenges for those heroes. And then I clicked on Illari and it said 0 out of 50. I was like, yay, I did 20 games of Overwatch. I was like, okay, I didn't know it was 20. I was like, yay, I played a lot of games of Overwatch. I wonder how many games I have left to unlock Illari. I clicked on it, 0 out of 50. 0 out of fucking 50. I was not happy. I was not fucking happy. Not gonna lie, no wonder like they changed up the reward system. By the way, Overwatch sponsor me, and then I'll I won't talk like this about Overwatch. I love Overwatch because you guys started my career. As a doctor, I can assure you, Doki, no, we don't make a lot of money. Really? It was all a lie? Asian parents lie to me? Why the fuck do they always want you to be a doctor? It's always doctor or lawyer. No way. I always thought doctor and lawyer. But you don't make a lot of money? Oh my god, I feel like the world is just a lie. To be fair, like, it must suck to be a doctor in America because of student loans. I would just say that, like, it must take you fucking years to make back the amount of money that it takes to pay off your student loans for lawyer and doctor, because there's a lot of schooling. I can't believe people will spread misinformation about it. If you're a millennial right now, tell your children the truth. Isn't that crazy? Millennials now are having kids. I'm sorry, millennials, if you don't have a kid. Millennials are at an age that they should have kids. They should have, doesn't mean they should. They should have, doesn't mean you have to. Sorry, English is my first language. But anyway, millennials, don't tell your kids that being a lawyer or a doctor is a way. Actually, you don't have to, because being a millennial fucking sucks now. We can't afford houses. Housing market sucks. We can barely afford anything. So why can't you afford children? Why the fuck will we be able to afford children's universities? Chat, university is very expensive. Like, millennials can barely afford their own university tuition. Actually, they can't. That's why student loans exist. So why the fuck would they afford their kids student tuition? Don't tell them to be doctors or lawyers. Tell them to go into computer science. Tell them to get into computer science or... Wait, actually, does engineers make a lot of money? No, if doctors and lawyers can't make a lot of money, so do engineers. Comp-sci, that's the way to go. Comp-sci. Silicon Valley. There we go. We figured it out. Comp-sci is the new lawyer doctor. Computer science, Silicon Valley. That's the goal. Computer science is flooded at the moment. The thing is... Okay, you're right. Technical school. There we go. I figured it out, chat. Tell your children to be plumbers and like anything else in technical school. Because... I know I'm going to reference a South Park episode. Because nowadays... we can't do shit anymore. Like, we can't... we can't do shit anymore. We always need to call somebody to do stuff for us. So now trade school is, like, much more demanding. Because, like, trade school, like, jobs are now in demand. Because no one wants to do things their own. No one knows how to do shit on their own anymore. Which is true, because I'm that person. I need to call somebody to do stuff. Like, I don't know how to fucking fix... So, trade school time. Tell your children to go into trade school. And the best part is when your child knows how to fix the toilet or do like plumbing and be a handyman, you don't have to call anybody. You can just be like, I'm your mom. I gave birth to you. Fix my toilet. And then, like, you know, with a little bit of therapy for the child after that, you just balance it off with therapy. Don't talk to your child like that, because maybe you have to pay for the therapy. So just say it'd be like, oh, sweetie, hey, mom's got a leaking faucet. Do you wanna like, you know, oh man, I mean, I try to call the handyman and everything, but like they're so backed up right now and it's like so expensive, son. I just don't know what to do. And then your son is gonna be like, don't worry, mom, I can come over and fix your plumbing issue. Don't spend money on that. That's why I went to trade school. And then bam, you save money. We did it. We solved the issue. I'm getting PTSD. I'm giving you life tips, guys. Write this down. I'm actually giving you life tips right now. Tell your children to go to trade school instead of doctor, lawyer. It's not worth it. Jury duty is that. By the way, please correct me if I'm wrong, because majority of what I know about jury duty is from TV shows and just like reading a little bit about it, like just reading a little bit. So please, if you're a lawyer, correct me, and or a judge, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm assuming like the part that's right was where like the jury has to be unified in their decision. So I feel like if you don't want to be in jury duty and like the decision has to be universal, what if I just vote for the majority or unanimous? Yeah, what if I just vote for the majority because I want this to fucking end? Because if you don't, you like prolong the trial. So what if I just want to leave and I just vote whatever the fuck other people were voting for? But it's different. It's not sure. It depends on the state and the crime. You can have 8 out of 10 jury. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I feel like if I didn't want to be there, I would just vote like to whatever the fuck the majority was because I just want to leave. I don't want to argue my case. I was like, no. If I see like evidence, I was like, wait a minute, maybe he is guilty. But then everyone's like, no, he is innocent. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna argue about that. I'm not gonna argue why I think he's guilty. All right, he's innocent. I know someone who intentionally said something offensive to get rejected from jury duty. I don't want to know why people bail when they get off work because for some people think jury duty is work. I think it's also because like jury duty is also work because like, you know, like you have to go to somewhere else. You don't get to stay at home. Oh my god, if you know jury nullification is a concept that exists that can get you disqualified from jury duty. Oh my god, guys, I gave you an excuse. Oh my god, you're welcome, chat. I literally gave you the perfect excuse. I literally I gave you the perfect excuse. Woo!